Okay, so in the next 5 minutes, I'm going to show you how you can succeed with cold email in 2025. Here's why you should listen to me. Here's why you should even trust me. My name is Aryan. I run a lead generation agency that helps B2B businesses like yourself book anywhere between 5 to 12 qualified meetings every single month. We help debug and deep social brands generate about $270,000 in revenue in 8 months. We also help Magnuson Film book 25 meetings and close 2 new deals with our outbound services, as well as here's some other screenshots of clients that you can just take a look at and believe, or take a look at and look through so that you can actually believe in me, right? So with all that said, here's actually how you can succeed with cold email in 2025. So for the setup itself, you're gonna use Smart Lead, and for inside of Smart Lead, you can actually now buy domains and email accounts. That way you can just go inside and use the one platform to actually send out cold emails from, right? So for Smart Lead itself and for actually the infrastructure, 75% of your emails as of January 2025 should be on Google, and 25% should be on Outlook. So for example, if you bought 14 domains and 2 email accounts per domain, you're gonna have 28 email accounts total. And out of those 28, if 75% is Google, then that should be 21 Google Gmail accounts. And then if 25% is Outlook, then that should be 7 Outlook accounts. It should be roughly this. Doesn't have to be exactly this, but majority Google and then minority Outlook. Then once you've bought those accounts, you're gonna wait 2 weeks for the warm-up process to finish. And then afterwards, what you're going to get into is actually building the lead list of your ideal customer profile. If you can nail this down, you'll be able to write super specific, hyper-targeted emails. That way, it's super easy to write to. So for your ideal customer profile, you're going to figure out what job title they have, what industry they're in, how many employees they have at their company, what geography they're in, as well as the technology that they use. So for example, here's an example, right? For job title, we're targeting CTOs of home service companies with 11 to 50 employees that are in the US and use the technology Webflow. That's just an example of your ICP, and you're going to scrape them using Outscraper. I can't stress how important this is, because if you can nail this, you can write to one specific persona, your emails will perform a lot better. Imagine you're writing to, let's say, CMOs across all industries, right? That's a very, very broad industry and broad target market, right? But if you're writing the CMOs of insurance companies with 11 to 50 employees, it'll be a lot easier to figure out what pain points to deal with, what desires they may have, and whatnot. So be specific on this and find your ICP. Then how to actually do market research on your ICP is you're going to use one of these 3 methods here. And for this example, I'm just going to show you the ChatGPT method. For these other 2, you can either talk to your current customers or get into communities where your ideal customers are. So you can talk to your current clients, be like, hey, what made you want to buy our services? Or you can get into communities where your ICP is in. So for example, if you're reaching out to construction companies, you can get into Facebook groups of construction companies and ask them questions about your product or your services, right? So for this example, we're just using ChatGPT, and we just said, hey, you're an outbound expert that operates a lead generation agency. One of your outbound clients is for this company, and you're going to put your company website that works with this industry. Please answer the following questions to help us uncover this messaging. How do they benefit from your offer? What pain points do they have? What unique advantages they may have? And basically, what ChatGPT will give you is a whole laundry list of things, of pain points, desires, whatever it may be, of your ideal customers, and how your particular services or product can help them solve that desire, or get to that desire, or solve that pain point, right? That's how you do market research. Then in terms of copywriting itself, you're going to create your offer based off of those relevant pain points and desires that you got from the previous step, and you're going to use your product or services as a bridge to their desire or to solving their pain. So for example, if we're selling SEO to roadside companies, a pain that they may have is not enough booked calls, right? And what you can be for them to get to that other side of the, let's say there's 2 points, right? You have 2 points: roadside assistance company with 0 calls, roadside assistance company with 10 calls, right? If they want to get to this, to 10 calls a month, they have to use some type of bridge or service to get to, or a product to get to. Your services or product is that bridge to help getting them to that desire of 10 calls a month. So that's all you're going to be doing. Just create your offer and make it relevant to their pain points or desires. In terms of copywriting itself, keep it 75 words or less and under a 7th grade reading level. The average reading level of an American is like a 7th grade reading level, and also you don't want to be sending out Harvard MLA format essays, because no one's going to read that shit. Also, no links or images in your cold emails itself, because if you do that, Microsoft and Google will mark you as spam. And then you also want to have a soft call to action. Don't pitch a call immediately. Instead, you'd be like, hey, can I send more information, or interested in learning more, right? You can follow this format. Basically, the first line is the reason why you're reaching out, and then the second line is the offer, the third line is the case study you may have, and then the call to action, right? So that is pretty much it. That's how you can succeed with cold email in 2025. If you want more help and want me to go super in depth and in detail on all of these subjects that I just covered here, I can only say so much in just 5 minutes. Check out my other videos on my YouTube channel. And if you want someone to help you do all of this for you, if you're like, Arian, this is a lot of stuff, you can actually book a time to chat with me below. Like I said, we help B2B companies book anywhere between 5 to 12 qualified meetings every single month, fully done for you. So if you are interested in that, book a time to chat with me below. Thank you.